do those natural flavors come from in flavored seltzer water, and can human growth hormone help slow the aging process? Some viewer mail concerns for 22 News registered dietitian Nancy Dell. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
All right, our first question. Paula wants to know, I cut sugar and I drink fruity flavored seltzers. Where do those natural flavors come from without adding calories and sugar?
Basically, natural flavors come from nature, but not always where you think they'd come from. For example, natural strawberry flavor can come from strawberry, but it can also come from secretions from a beaver's anal gland. Now that sounds pretty disgusting, but it is a natural source and FDA approved. The natural flavors from this source give a more strong flavor, a more desirable flavor without adding calories. If they squeezed a bunch of strawberries into the seltzer, the drink would be basically a diluted juice with minimal flavor, and it would no longer be 0 calories. It's great that you can cut out sugar, and seltzer is a fine choice if you can get past the possible sources of the natural flavors. If you don't like natural flavors now, consider making your own iced tea from fruity tea bags that have just tea leaves and fruit for ingredients, but read those labels. Teas often have natural flavors as well.
Never going to look at a beaver the same. Oh my gosh. What are some other, are there other natural additives that come from weird sources?
Yeah, there are. The dough conditioners used in bread may come from human hair or duck feathers, and the glaze that makes a donut or candy shiny may come from a resin-like secretion that's made by the female lac bug.
Oh, okay.
So it's natural.
All right. Well, there you go. All right, our next question. I hear taking supplements to increase human growth hormone can slow aging. Does that work? And Emma wants to know.
Our bodies secrete human growth hormone, or HGH, to promote growth when we are children and teenagers. After we are fully grown, the amount of HGH in our bodies decline, making people think that if we take HGH, it can slow aging. In one study, researchers injected HGH into participants, and they did lose fat, gain muscle, and develop thicker bones. That study spawned a market for supplements that are claiming to increase your HGH. Studies show these supplements can increase HGH, but just for an hour at most, and probably have no benefit. But you can increase your HGH naturally. Exercise has the biggest effect, increasing HGH tenfold. In addition, getting a good night's sleep and eating adequate protein help. And those 3 lifestyle changes are safe ways to increase your human growth hormone, and they don't cost much money.
All right, if you have a question for Nancy, you can write to her via the address that's on your screen, or you can always log on to WWLP.